Hi everybody, Cheaply Chic. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing the third video where I will be working in the Grace collection, and it is probably the last video I'm going to share before I share a final flip through, only because, as most of you know, this is a past collection and the Wings collection was recently released, and I really need to get started on that. I'm anxious to get caught up on everything. So today I'm going to put a little bit more of my journal together. So in the last video, I created a few things. I altered one of the envelopes that was included in this collection. So I thought I could add this to my journal. I had created a few of the other bags that were in the journal. This I actually just created before I popped on. Let's see, both of these bags are just some bags that I had in my stash, and I just, put those together really quick before I hopped on camera. I created that one in my last video. I also have this vintage seed label that came in the collection that I would like to include. So I'm kind of torn because I want to mix this style with this style. So it's going, I don't know, I'm feeling a little torn. I know it can come together and I know it can happen. I'm just not sure how to execute it yet. So I feel a little stumped. My journal only has one spread in it right now, and we created that together on the first video. If you missed any of these, the links will be in the description box down below. So I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing. I do have a little basket full of scraps of fabric and trim and things. So I have this little piece of linen here. I have like a strip of white linen. I thought maybe that, I don't know. I'm thinking about doing something here. I know I've mentioned it before, but this is the trim that you can get at Hobby Lobby. So many of us love using that in our journals. I have glue all over my fingers. And I would really like to fill this journal with this stuff. I like it poking out all over the place. So somehow I have to figure out how to do that. I would like to sew it in the pages, but then I don't know which pages, So anyway, this is where I am stuck right now. I do think that I would like to use this on this page. Not necessarily that linen, but I was originally thinking of using this here. Okay, so I think I'm going to start. I'm going to take a piece of this leaf trim then. And again, this can be picked up in the ribbons back in the sewing department at Hobby Lobby. And they might sell something very similar at other craft stores too. It's pretty popular. But I'm going to take this over to my sewing machine and attempt to sew this on the edge of this page really quick. All right, no problem. Now what I did to feed it through my machine, and if you have a sewing machine, you probably can already figure this out, but I just take the book and fold it in on itself and run it through the machine. If you don't have a sewing machine, but you would like to use this trim, all of the trim that I am adding to my pockets and things, I just use glue. So glue holds it down fine too. All right, and I know that I want to glue this pocket here, so I'm going to do that really quick, and then I'm probably going to fix the tag that I want in this pocket. I really want to get this journal finished, one, so I can start using it, And also because I have a lot of things that I want to film and do for the wings collection. I'm pretty excited, and I think they will go well together, being that they're both nature themed. So yeah, I'm pretty excited, and I do plan on using them at the same time. I think I'm going to, I know I've already mentioned this, but I am going to use this collection for my own, just personal writing. I haven't really spent a lot of time writing lately. I think it's because I brought my journaling stuff up to my craft room thinking, okay, in the morning I'll get up, I'll take my coffee up to my craft room, and I'll sit and do, my journaling and stuff. But that just doesn't seem to happen. And I think it's because I've relocated my craft room. It isn't right next to my bedroom anymore. So I get distracted with, life and other things. Sorry, I'm out of frame. Moved my camera around again. I had to plug it in so I could film another video. Anyway, so I'm thinking I'm going to set up my little Bible tote I used to use and try that again. So I'm pretty excited. I'm actually going to do that tomorrow. I'm going to put everything in there I might want to start my new devotional that I just bought, and my journal. And I'm going to put it back in the living room because that has always been a key for me, is having it right where I can sit and, drink my coffee in the morning and all that. So anyway, if you guys have any advice on that, let me know in the comments down below. What's your routine for keeping up on your journaling? Or do you struggle like me, where it's just, sometimes you're doing really well and other times you're just not? I don't know. Let me know. And if you have, any ideas, what works for you, what keeps you motivated, what keeps you inspired as far as journaling goes. Sometimes I think it's because my journaling is always so heavy. Oh man, yeah. Sometimes I'm just pouring my heart out, and that can be exhausting. It's a form of therapy, and it can be hard and it can be emotional, and not all the time. It's not always like that. But it has been a lot over the last year and a half as we've been working through things in our family and my daughter's illness and all that. So, yeah, I think sometimes I just need a break, and it's all good. But I'm ready to jump back in, and I think this nature fairy, I can make it kind of spring themed. I'm excited about it. I'm ready to jump back in. Okay, I'm liking that. I'll probably add some fibers or something there. But yeah, I really want a lot of this vine stuff poking out of here. Okay, so for now, I have that piece in there. What are some others? I do have this beautiful fairy pocket. Where should this go? I did go through before I started the video, and on the back of this stationery piece, I added some tea stained paper. Let's see, where's the other side? This one. It's just a plain, it's just a white piece of letterhead, and I just added a piece of tea stained paper so it all flowed. I was thinking this would look really pretty next to this paper. So maybe I'll just glue this in place. Decide if it needs some trim on it first. If this is the front page, I think it does. I think we're going to have to sew some of this vine trim on here first. We can always go back and decorate it later. Okay, Now I can go back and deal with the front page later, but I feel good about gluing this in place. So yes, I just want to thank all of you. I know this is the third video, but I'm finally starting to get comfortable now. I know what I'm doing. So after I filmed the second video, I ran to the store for my daughter. She loves doing her own nails here at home, and she had asked me to pick up some disposable masks for her. Well, I'm like, oh yeah, no problem, right? I run down to the store on the corner where I'm gonna pick up dinner. It's the grocery store, you know, and they have a pharmacy there. Well, the masks are gone. So then I run down to the 2 pharmacies down the road. There's no masks. I run to Lowe's looking for masks in, you know, the paint department or whatever. There's no masks. And when I realized that an older couple next to me were looking for the same thing, I knew I was not going to find any masks. With all of the fear of the coronavirus and the media feeding it, oh my goodness, there's probably no masks in my town. And I realized it, and I'm like, honey, I'm sorry, there are no masks. I am home now an hour and 45 minutes later when I was running down, you know, down the road. Anyway, it's just, yeah. And then my husband told me that he heard on the news there are 1 billion orders. I don't know if that's the word he used. Like, they can't make enough masks, you know? So anyway, it's just crazy. But we can't live afraid. Life keeps going, you know? We just can't be afraid. Anyway, I don't know how I got sidetracked on that, because it is what interrupted my crafting today. Is going to the store, not even hunting the masks, looking for a medical, thing. I needed it for my daughter's nails, but oh well. That's all right. Okay. So the vine stuff isn't quite poking out like I would like. I'm going to have to find ways to get that stuff poking out. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, what else do we have? We have this little fairy pocket here. I created this one. This was an Artie Mae's fairy garden, what does she call them? Garden fairies, I think is the name of the kit. I'll link all the kits below because I have enjoyed picking some up. This little mushroom. Let's see. I think I'm going to add this fairy next to this page. I really like that pink, you know, hibiscus flower, magnolia flower, whatever it is. So yes, I hope all of you are doing well. I hope I've posted this video on time, on a timely fashion, and that it's getting out to all of you. I know that as I'm filming this, we're starting a challenge over in the Facebook group, a Building Our Stash challenge. And this weekend, I'm supposed to be working on tags and sharing those over in the group. And then next week, I will be working on envelopes. And some of you said you would be following along and working with me. So I'm really excited. I'm going to have to spend some time on that tomorrow too. I can't believe I'm covering up this pretty butterfly side. So pretty. This paper is just gorgeous. But this time I need the other side. Whoops. So yes, I'm excited to create some tags, and I'm trying to find a way to figure out a way that I can share that maybe on YouTube, but maybe sometimes I just need to realize I have limitations right now. But I would like to be able to share it in the Facebook group. I need to figure out how to do that. Can you only post live videos in Facebook, or can you post videos that maybe aren't as detailed as a YouTube video and I could share? I don't know. I have to figure it out, you guys. I'm not a very techie person. I figure out what I need to figure out, and then I kind of stall. Oh, goodness. Yes. But there's some things I need to figure out, and that is one of them. So anyway, if you would be interested in doing this challenge, I know that I'm at least going to be doing it through the month of March. We'll see what happens. Come join us in the Facebook group. I will leave a link in the description box down below, as always, and we would love to have you over there. I have others agreeing with me that they will be sharing, so yeah. The more the merrier. Okay, so for now, I have strings and glue sticking to me everywhere. I have that on the back. I'm going to stitch this up really quick. Okay, so I have that stitched, and the whole point of using this side was that this little fairy would be able to be seen. So I'm not going to decorate that tag. I might add some fibers to it later. Okay, what about this little spindleberry bag? I do like that brown paper. So maybe I'll add this one right here. This is a flip out. I'm just going to go for it. I also think I'm going to stitch some more vine on this edge here. Like I said, I want it everywhere in this book. So I'll be right back. Okay. I'm liking that. Let's see what else. I have this little glassine bag and this little paper bag. Have I really already added those bags? I guess so. Okay. Maybe I can add this in here. I don't want to cover this up. I really like that. I also love that I have this book page. Look, it has lavender, lemon verbena, lilac. I love those. I don't really want to cover those up, but I want to use the page. I think I'm going to glue this bag right here. All right, and I will go back and add a tag to that later. This is a fun little deli paper pocket here. That'll be fun to play with when I feel creative enough to go there. Let's see. I also have this. I think I'm going to add it here on this page. I used this little seed envelope over here, and I think I'm going to add this one here. But first, another piece of green trim. And maybe I will add this here and use it as a tuck spot. So I'm just going to glue the bottom and the inside of this bag. And just put it down here for now. All right. What else? I think I added all the bags I made. I do have this pansy. And you know, I think for now, this is the tag that was in the collection. I'm not using vintage photo. I got out frayed burlap this time. It's just a little bit lighter is all. Mostly because my vintage photo, I just re-inked it and I don't know, it's kind of gloppy. So yeah, for now, I'm just edging this tag and I'm going to put it on this page. Yeah, that works for now. I'm not sure what I want to do. Let's see, what else do I have? I have a lot of these Artie Mays things that I had cut apart that I'm planning on making little journaling cards out of. This is the Garden Fairy collection. It's really cute. So I plan on making some cards and tags out of that. I have a lot of these mushroom pieces. And you know, if nothing else, I'm going to add some more of that green trim and then just put these cute little, you know, cut out mushrooms on the bottom. That is my plan. And I have my scrapbook paper that I can always make some tuck spots and pockets out of. But I would like to do one more thing before I get off camera. What should that be before I share a final flip through with you? All right, I think I want to add this on top of this bag. But first, like usual, this is the bottom of the bag that's been cut. And I like to just take these decorative edged scissors and cut this. There. You know, it gives it more of that lunch sack look here on the back side too. But now I might have made it just, nope, it's just right. All right. I just need to trim off the edges here. Make this just a little shorter. There, I think that's good. Just ink those edges back up. And I think this bag is just getting lost on these papers, so I'm going to edge that with my ink a little bit. Maybe I'll glue one on each side of this bag. That might be cute. And I think this one, just need to trim it down. This one I didn't cut as straight. I am not good at cutting straight. I don't know what it is. Try again. Nope, still not straight. Just gonna give up. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Glue this one on. I'm trying to figure out if I need to sew some more leaf trim here. I think I'm going to. I really am going to try to go overboard with it, so I want it full. And if I can find some other leaves around here in my stash that don't look fall, maybe I can add those as well. Maybe I have some on some flower stems, or maybe even some flower petals. That would be pretty. After I'm done and before I finish my journal, I'll have to hunt that down a little bit and see. just see what I can come up with. All right, so I'm going to go stitch this really quick. All right, you guys, so I went in and I sewed some more of that trim on, but I wanted to show you, I also sewed some more here. I sewed a couple more pieces here, and that is kind of what I plan on doing. I just really want a lot of stuff poking out of here. I want it to be pretty garden themed, even though I'm going to use, you know, the fairy elements throughout too. I don't know, I just gotta, I still feel like I'm trying to find my groove with this, but I think it's coming together. It's just different for me. It's not something, you know, that I would typically do. And see, I'll go in and add some of that in. Maybe some white would be pretty in here too, because I have some of the white and I have some gold. Actually, that gold might be pretty too. The gold is what, you know, I used on the cover. All right, so that is it for this video, you guys, and I am going to finish up this journal, and I am going to be back and share a final flip through with you. These videos might post in order. They might post mixed in between the wings collection. We'll see how far along I get and how inspired I feel. But the flip through will definitely be coming very soon. So thank you guys so very much for your patience with me in this collection. And yeah, just waiting for me to get around to it, and your patience with me just in all the things. Thank you for your love and support with my channel and my Etsy shop. I'm excited for the things to come and the things that we're going to do together. Don't forget to check out the links in the description box down below. I will link the digital kits. I will link the design team that they've already shared videos using this journal themselves. So you want to go back and check them out if you didn't already. And the Facebook group, because of that challenge, I think we'd have a lot of fun together doing that Building Our Stash challenge over there. We're gonna see if Lynette can figure out how to use Facebook a little better than she really knows how. Yes, so thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and you guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.